What's up, everybody? It's 9/10/2022, and it's Saturday, so you know what that means? College football. Not one game, not two games. There's like a million games is what it feels like. I'm not going to go through them all because I feel like you aren't going to watch this video for the entire time of me breaking down a million games. So I picked a couple of games that I like. By a couple, probably around 15. Ones that I truly do like, some of the morning games, some of the night games. And instead of wasting your time, let's just get into this. I like North Carolina on the road taking on the Georgia State Panthers. And you're going, yeah, of course you would. All right, I'm going to go with the money line on this, 260. I think it's going to be a little bit closer. Carolina has been putting up a ton of points. I kind of debated the over on this, but it's 64.5 at this point, even though they've been scoring about 58 to 60 points a game. I'm just going to play it safe here. I'm going to go with the money line, which is at 260. That's a pretty good little payout. Next game that I truly like, another noon game, is Penn State. Isn't it great? You can just wake up and bet on some college football, have an excuse to have a beer or an adult beverage at noon. No, just me. All right. Penn State, I'm going to go with the under 54. These teams aren't scoring a ton of points, and I know they're playing Ohio. You know, you ever hear the old joke, what has two O's and a high in the middle? Ohio. They're the Bobcats. Either way, obviously, the money line is 7,000. There's absolutely no point in taking that. But spread of 28, that's going to be close. I think Penn State's going to win this game about 40 to 13, 40 to 14. So I'm going to go with the under here. I could see this being about a 50-point game. So let's go with the Penn State under at minus 110. Northwestern is another game that I truly do like, mainly because I don't like Duke and I'm a Carolina guy. This game is also at noon. Northwestern's 1-0, so is Duke. All right, and 350 here. I really like that. I'm going to play with the money line, 10 points. Northwestern should win by 10. The over-under is 57. I really want to go with the under here. I could see about 48, 49 points here. So I'm going to go with the Northwestern Wildcats to take out the Blue Devils here. Minus 350, but I'm going to sprinkle the under because 57, that's a lot of points here. Next game I like is the Arkansas money line. Taking on South Carolina. South Carolina, tough to bet against them, especially on a Saturday, all right? They're the away team. Arkansas's at home. They play a little bit better here. I'm going to go 320, minus 320 here with the money line. It's 8.5. I think it's going to be a little bit closer than that. The over-under is just too hard to peg. It's 55. Could be a ton of, could be a little, I don't know. But I'm going to go with the Arkansas money line here. This is a game that everybody's talking about. I'm really surprised it's a noon game. College game days there. You got Alabama taking on Texas. Pat McAfee's down there just going nuts. If you saw the show there earlier, Alabama's going to win, in my opinion. Minus 1,400, not a lot of money to be made here. Minus 20, I think that's a lot of points. So I even saw it at 20.5, so I'm going to jump on Texas plus 20.5. I think Alabama is going to win this game, but I don't think that they are going to beat a pretty decent Texas team by more than 20.5 points. Over under 65. Some sites have it at 63. I think it's too close. I can't call it. But either way, I'm going to go with Texas plus 20.5. Notre Dame, they've played okay, I guess, last week, but they didn't have it in them to pull off the upset here. But they are playing the Marshall Thundering Herd. This isn't the movie. Notre Dame, also not the movie. Notre Dame's going to even it up 1-1. Minus 1,500, not a lot of money to be made here. I'm going to go with the over here, all right? The over is 50. I truly think this is about a 55, 60-point game combined, and especially the way that Notre Dame kind of got beat last week. They're going to come out. They're going to put up a ton of points. So I'm going to go with the Notre Dame over on this one. Next one I like is Pittsburgh plus 6.5. Pretty much the same spread that the pro teams get, and they're at home playing in the same stadium, not Heinz Field anymore because they had to go ahead and ruin that. But they're taking on Tennessee, which is a good team. I truly think that Tennessee is going to win this game, but I think it's going to be very close. 6.5 points seems a lot to me, so I'm going to go Pittsburgh plus 6.5. And you're going, is this guy ever going to be quiet? We're almost there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more games. Bear with me. Let's continue to make that money. Texas A&M, truly do like this one here. They're getting plus 18.5 currently right here on DraftKings. And if you want to, you're not signed up yet, hit the link in the description. I get $100. That'd be pretty cool. All right, Texas A&M plus 18. Like I said, this is going to be a tough game, but I truly do think that they are not going to get blown out that bad. I think they are going to lose, so I'm going to go with Texas A&M plus 18 here. This is a game that a lot of people talked about, and a lot of people have kind of been betting on this, and some people in my circle have said, hey, you got to go ahead and jump all over this Iowa game. Iowa State, all right, interdivision. This is a big rivalry. It's minus 165. All right, which is pretty good money for Iowa to win this, but it's minus 3.5. I think I'm going to go with the minus 3.5 here and the minus 110. But if you're not feeling as confident in this, just go with the Iowa State or the Iowa. I think they are going to win this at home. Tough place to play. This is a 4:00 Eastern Standard Time game. If you want to play it safe, go minus 165. But I'm going with the minus 3.5 here. Over under is 40. I think it's going to be right around there, so I'm going to stay away from it. West Virginia, take me home. Country roads, you know the song. West Virginia, they're going to win this game. They're the better team here, but I truly think that the best value on this is going to be the under, which is -110. Set at 60. I don't see it being that high scoring. I could see about a 31-14 game, something like that. Just a little bit. I don't have confidence in the -13 and the 480. Not a ton of money to be made, but maybe you want to parlay it with a couple of ones, sprinkling that 480. But I'm going to go with the under here in West Virginia. And then I'm also going to go with the Nebraska. I'm going to go against them. I'm going to go Georgia Southern plus 23.5. Nebraska, they've been terrible. They are terrible. Good friend of mine is a Nebraska fan. I went with the under on win 7.5. So I wouldn't even be mad if they lost that game. He'd be pretty upset. But I'm going to go Georgia Southern plus 23.5. I think they're going to keep it close, potentially win the game. You heard it here first. Upset alert. Georgia Southern beats Nebraska. Let's move on to the USC Stanford game. USC, they're going to go 2-0. Tough place to play in Stanford. Man, the consensus is USC obviously wins 315. Not bad. I debated that one, but I'm going to go with the -8. I think USC is about a 10-14 difference. They're better. They're going to win. The over-under, I think it's going to go under as well. So if you looking for maybe a two-game parlay, same-game parlay on this one, I really like the -8 in the under in the USC Stanford game. We're almost there. This spread is absolutely ridiculous. Plus 53. I can't believe that Hawaii is going to lose by more than 53. Michigan's good, real good. All right, but 53 points, way too much. I'm going Hawaii plus 53. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, Hawaii, and I know you guys say it like Hawaii. You guys say it different. I'm not saying it like that. Plus 53, going with Hawaii. This next game, this is going to be a good game. Oregon State, the Beavers. All right, they are taking on a good Fresno State team at home. This is pretty much a pick'em game, but right now it's +1 for Oregon State. I think Oregon State is going to win this game and getting points, and I'm going to take that all day. +1 there. Over-under, I'm not going to touch that one. And the last game is the last game of the day, an 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time game, and I'm going to go Mississippi State -10, all right? It's kind of going up and down. There's a -9.5. There's a 10.5. Right now it's at 10. I do like that line. I could see them easily winning by 14 to 20 points here on the road against a 1-0 Arizona team. But either way, if you want to play it safe, -365 the Mississippi State. That's all I got. Somebody's got to make some money. Might as well be us. Good luck, everybody. We're going to have another baseball one that's going to be, floating around the channel. And obviously tomorrow is week 1 of football. So stay tuned for that. Super excited about it. Go get that money. And let me know in the comments. You're locked.